Let me ask y'all a favor. On 3,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Can you guys just say women are the answer? All right.
All right.
Okay.
We've been the answer.
1, 2, 3.
Women are the answer.
When will you
Always
get it?
Women are the
always
answer.
will be.
It was so
Women
powerful.
are the answer.
We literally
Okay, now say it
convert
soft.
a
Now say it
nation.
softly, okay? And then
Okay.
my last time, and then you just say whatever you want. Okay, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Women are the answer.
I need that. I need to put that somewhere.
You know what?
Yeah.
And I think
How powerful was that?
It's
also
going in
too,
a song.
this yes it is. I feel inspiration here.
I'm gonna be on a
But no,
Pharrell
this movie
song.
is so important for so many reasons. I mean, you know what's going on in the world, and
Yeah.
I'm so sick and tired of seeing kids, these videos uploaded with these girls fighting and clawing and fighting at each other. And you know, this movie is important because it's also, not only is it going to give young girls a dream that they didn't even know belonged to them,
Right.
but it's also going to show them what the power in sisterhood. And it's so, we need it now. We need it right now because I'm a little afraid where this next generation is going. You know, and I think it's up to us to start finding more stories like this to tell because I think they're bored with the same old stories. You know what I mean? So they're so far removed from the civil rights movement, they don't even understand how important that in historical that we have Barack Obama. Like these kids don't get it. I'm telling you, I have a son who's 22, he doesn't get it. I was on the floor crying when Barack Obama got elected. He's like, "What you crying for? We got a black president." I mean, you know.
And I had to run down the street naked because I said America will never elect an African American president. And he said, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I will run down the street naked."
And so you had to do it?
Well, I wore underwear, but
Right.
that was embarrassing.
You did it?
I did it. It was a short street.
Right.
It was a private role. Private role. She forgot to
And I wore Uggs. I did. I ran down the street. But I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, America.
Yeah. One of the great things, too, is that these women are new superheroes to so many people.
Yeah.
I mean, not including like the young girls who are growing up in the ghetto to the suburbs. They can see themselves in these women, but I think men, young boys will be inspired because the work that they did, really, honestly, if it had not been done, we wouldn't know anything about outer space. We would know nothing about what it meant to orbit the moon. We did something that was just unthinkable. And I think right now, when you're thinking about the obstacles that you're going through, you need new inspiration. We've seen so many of the same stories.
Yeah.
We need new superheroes. And we are the new superheroes.
Yes.
You know what's crazy is like listening to you talk even now. Like you have like a classic 1940s jazz singer's voice.
He does.
Do I?
It
I? Where's my cigar?
It's very Lena Horne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's super classic.
Very,
Very,
very
that's why she
classic.
fit in this role.
Thank
When
you.
Ted said that they were considering her, I was like, she's perfect. I mean, do you follow her? She's a rebel. Like she's the one. She's the outspoken one. You
Yeah,
know, look
she's-
at her. She does it in her work already.
She
Like
does have a rebellious personality.
very much.
But you know, one of the craziest moments to me is when, yes, I can do that, and just to, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I love
It
that.
was so many. Everybody keeps coming to me doing this, and I'm like,
Because
It's so
because
cute.
it's just a
cute.
moment.
That's nervous
It's a
too.
moment.
Yeah.
It's like a very subtle.
Yeah.
Like I don't even have to I don't have to brag. I don't have to do anything. I
Yeah.
got this. And you just pushed up your glasses and just
Yeah.
it was just like.
Got to work.
yeah,
I
right.
agree.
And it just
Amazing.
that was like super
Yeah,
special.
we get
It
to see you
really-
in. Not a lot of people may remember the fact that you are a trained actor, actress. Like you are so versatile, and that's the great thing about this is that I think that they'll see you in a different light.
hopefully I can remind them
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been doing this for 20 years,
and it's
there's a
effortless
resume.
too. It's
Thank
not.
you.
It,
It is
feels very
effortless.
effortless.
It is
very
effortless.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I was just
Thanks.
telling you in a previous, I don't know, after an interview we were doing, that accent of yours.
Oh
That
yes.
accent and those like ingenious pauses in between your lines. Like those, it's almost like when you're not saying something, it's just as great.
Yeah.
And it is
Her
just as
silence.
much pertinence as when you
Yeah.
are delivering
Well,
lines.
thank you.
It's
Brilliant.
really crazy.
She's all right. I taught her everything she knows. So she knows, she owes it all to me, Pharrell. And she's
I
not
do.
telling you that.
I do.
And I'm the
I do.
manager. I collect the 10%.
That classic, you said it's like classic Alabama.
It's the Southern way is what's not said usually. That's important.
Yeah,
The shade behind it
Because
all.
you couldn't speak out a lot in the
Yes,
South.
you could
Especially
not speak.
women.
So it's in your when you deliver a line. There's what you say is less important than what you don't say, and people who are really actively listening will know.
You know, what you just said was so crazy. Isn't it amazing how like women that are considered minorities, I refuse to really look at it like that, but women who are considered minorities had it twice as hard. Like, not only did you suffer through things because of like the physics back then, you know, what was in the matrix, the sexism back then, but like, or the racial discrimination, but you also suffered for just being a woman too. And the fact that like, women still wrote great songs. Women still like figured out great, incredible math equations that were needed. Women still like
Raise their children.
raised
birthing
children.
a nation.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. It's,
And I feel like, I don't know what you guys are fighting more these days. Are you what do you feel like you fight more? Racial equality or gender equality? More. You fight them both. But which one weighs heavy?
To me,
I believe in intersectionality. So
I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm a woman of color. So I don't go in saying I'm a victim, but I do go in making sure.
I think for me, now this point in my career, I think for me now it's more about gender.
Gender.
Pay me what you pay him.
Yep.
Period.
We're still dealing with that.
Pay me what you pay him. If I bring in the numbers like he does, pay me.
Yeah.
If I'm garnering all of this attention and I'm out here working, and I'm not speaking to anything in particular, so don't think this is about me and Terrence, but I'm just saying I've been in situations because I know exactly where everybody's mind went. But but my point is that it's an understanding that when a woman is added to the project, she's going to get paid half of this, but he will get paid this. And I can go down the history of my career where I've seen it. And this is before I even started making money. I wasn't even expecting to make money, but I look up that call sheet and I go, every time the man gets more, why is that?
Yeah.
I think no is the most important word that women need to learn to say professionally. And when you say no, it can't be an I'm sorry, no, I can't. No.
Right.
Okay, but no only works when you have a power.
But I think that's when you learn that you have power.
But you can't say, okay, I had to do a whole lot of yeses before I got to the place where I could say no, we're being impactful.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're at that
I know
point.
no now.
Yeah.
No, bitch, pay me. Are my exact words.
Right.
Moving on, next project.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Do you know how many followers I have on social media? Pay me. Okay.
Right.
Back to your regular schedule program. Let me just calm my nerve.
But things are changing, and I think this film is gonna make us look at. We got some unfinished business.
Yeah.
You know,
And meanwhile,
we've come far, but
you know
we
what
haven't
it is?
arrived.
It's going to take for our men to
Yes.
start speaking up
Allies.
on our behalf.
See, you know what?
Seriously, because
See, you know what,
the
though?
more we keep saying, pay us, we're
Yep.
difficult,
I
we're
agree.
whiny. What
But
are
let
you
me tell
talking
you
about? You
something.
got a job.
But let me tell you
Until
the-
the men stand up and go, you know what?
Yep.
She's number 2 on the call sheet. She should be paid as much as I am being paid.
Listen, let me tell you something. I believe in us.
It's the only way it's
I
gonna
believe in
change.
us, and I've seen, black men make very big strides. I've seen it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. There's something about the black woman that this film and y'all's performances have just kind of convinced me. I really think that the future changes when you guys recognize the incredible power you have. Let me tell you, there would be no black man if you decided not to have children. So you have the power.
There would
Men,
be no man.
men, that's what I'm saying. Men can't carry,
No.
right?
No.
They
So
can't deliver.
across
That's
humanity,
it.
there is no species. If
That's
all
real.
women got together right now and be like,
And
you know
said,
what?
"We're not,"
We hate
right.
what y'all done to the ocean. We hate the junk that you're leaving
Yeah.
in space. We hate
Yeah.
the pollution. We hate this. We hate that. We hate GMOs. We hate,
Seriously.
you know, we hate all these things that you guys are doing. We hate what you're doing on Capitol Hill. We hate the wars and the conflict overseas.
Well, hopefully,
you know what?
that's what
If
needs to
you
be
guys
happening.
said, you know what? That's it.
Yeah.
Beat us.
Closing it
blow us
down.
up. Look, that's it.